Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today my guest is musicologist Mrs. Nana Loria, who has visited a little Austrian town, Telfs, where the first piano music festival was recently held. The little town, Telfs, is located near Innsbruck. It is in Tyrol, and this part of Austria evokes associations of sporting competitions, Olympic Games, and of course, winter resorts. This is true. But from now on, the Piano Music Festival will be held there every year as well, and thus it will evoke associations of high musical art. I have overviewed the materials provided by you, which can be seen now also by our viewers. These are photo and video materials, and as we see, it is a really beautiful place with a plenty of different fresh colors, trees, bushes, and of course, snow-capped glaciers. And these glaciers seem to play with us, appearing one by one out of mist and hiding them again. However, I have managed to shoot a photo of one of them. Now, few words about the festival. Generally, piano festivals represent a commonly accepted form worldwide. However, piano festivals are not held too frequently. Whose idea was it to hold the Piano Music Festival, and where was the concert evening held? Of course, music festivals do not appear without rhyme or reason, and the Telfs Festival has also its prehistory. It is associated with one of the most remarkable places of this little town, Villa Schindler. What makes this villa famous? First of all, it's the extraordinary atmosphere permeated with high spirituality, refined taste, great culture, and Villa Schindler is known as a music center also beyond the Austrian borders. It is small but very important cultural center thanks to the high level of its artistic life. Worldwide renowned musicians hold concerts here. Master classes take place. By the way, this year it has also hosted an exhibition of artists. Another function of the villa I would like to dwell on is that it promotes revealing new faces. There are excellent conditions for young pianists' work, and later it takes care about their careers. And this is the foundation on which later this international festival has appeared. It is very interesting to know who manages the artistic side of this festival. Artistic director of Villa Schindler is Michel Sogny. He is a very interesting person, doctor of philosophy, very multifaceted musician, pianist, composer, and musicologist. He has performed a very famous study about Liszt. Moreover, he is a famous pedagogue and author of a new method of pianist's cultivation. This method is based on philosophic and physiology factors, and, by the way, implies a special course of solfeggio. And Michel Sogny is author of this course, Book of Solfeggio. A separate topic of conversation is his versatile activities. I just would like to mention that his method has been recognized by very famous musicians such as Martha, Garich, Vladimir Yankelevich, Maldo Ciccolini, and others. And it is no coincidence that in 1994 a UNESCO prize was awarded to him for his new dawn in the field of musical pedagogy. Mr. Michel Sogny is telling us how the functioning of Villa Schindler has begun. As he saw it for the first time, The villa was in a horrible condition. However, as he says, he felt an extraordinary atmosphere here, and an extensive renovation of the villa was launched. A while later, his creative life was restored. Famous pianists, young artists held their concerts here, and now an international festival was held here for the first time. With regard to the festival, Michel Sogny states that its particularity lies in the fact that professional growth of the major part of its participants is associated with this villa. Among the participants, there are famous pianists, as well as those who are put high hopes upon. For the latters, it is start of their careers. In Michel Sogny's opinion, the professional level of the festival is very high. To prove it, he names a famous pianist of our days, his friend Aldo Ciccolini. I met Elisa Bolquadze 5 years ago at Margaret Long International Competition in Paris. I noticed an extraordinary talent in her and offered her to live and learn in Villa Schindler under my guidance. I have a very high opinion of her. Recently, I introduced her to Subin Mehta, who has wished to establish creative relationship with her. Elisa Bolquadze is one of the greatest pianists of tomorrow. As Elisa Bolquadze met Mr. Sogny, she had been a laureate of international competitions, and she had received excellent professional education. Yes, she refined her performing arts under the guidance of Michel Sogny. Does Mr. Michel have young students? Children. Lately, he got very interested in children and founded his own foundation, helping talented children. He teaches these children and organizes concerts in various cities of Europe. By the way, he is talking about this foundation, and we can now listen to him. There are two Georgian girls in Michel Sogny Foundation, sisters Khatia and Gvansa Buniatashvili. They play in piano duets. Well, Tavidan, they play in piano duets while Khatia gives solo concerts. Michel Sogny has been working with Khatia since 1 year ago, and he thinks that the girl has achieved considerable progress. He hopes that Khatia will have a great future. Currently, the foundation is especially interested in the talented children who cannot afford the learning. I would like to draw your attention to the concert that has taken place on October 12. It was a piano duet of Elisa Bolquadze and Michel Sogny. What we have seen is very impressive, and it is wonderful that Georgians have greatly contributed to this festival, and not only in terms of numerosity, but also with regard to quality. This is the establishment of the country on its own place at the cultural level, in the social life, which is merely flourishing, unlike ours. Thank you, Mrs. Anna, for choosing our channel. Tavidan, thank you, Mrs. Anna, for choosing our channel and sharing such an interesting information with the viewers of our channel. I would like to thank you personally and the Second TV channel generally for your interest in Tell's festival.
Heuer erstmals internationale Klavierfestwochen. Besuchen Sie auch die sehr günstigen Generalproben am 20. Oktober mit Michel Sogny, am 21. Oktober mit Wunderkind Katja, am 23. Oktober mit Elisabeth und am 24. Oktober mit dem gesamten Programm des Galaabends zum Abschluss der